Hey fragrance community, thank you guys so much again for joining me for another review. RajFrags34. Really appreciate you guys always watching and commenting and subscribing. It means a lot to me, so thank you for that. This one is a brand new one from the Dior Privé collection from Christian Dior. Came out to us in 2016. I apologize, I do not have the bottle. I'm not sure if I'm going to purchase the bottle yet, but I wanted to review it. I just purchased a bottle of Lily Laforette, and I bought it from the Las Vegas store, and they're so nice and generous. They send you samples and stuff, and this is their brand new one, so I wanted to give you a quick review. I've been wearing it for the last almost 8 days in a row, so I wanted to really give you guys a good review on this one. This one is Colle Noire. Just came out again in 2016. The sizes are going to be for 120 mil, you're looking at $210. The 250 mil, which are the ones behind me here, those are $300. And then they have a 450 milliliter as well. I'm not sure the pricing on that, but I always like to get the extra, you're getting almost double the fragrance for, the $80, $90 more. So I'm weird like that. So you don't need these huge bottles, but I like the bottles and they look great. So this one's from my vetiver bottle, but there's the actual, your casing and your box for it. Very nice. You have the batch number. Hopefully you can see that. Batch numbers and your, the how to perfume and all that. What I like about these is they fit so snug. If you can kind of see it, there's an actual, it's almost like velvety too in there, so it doesn't scratch the bottle, which is really nice. Sits in there perfect. So if you are, traveling or just kind of putting them away, that's why I love to keep boxes, because if you ever want to put them away or, travel, it's great to have the boxes with them. So, but nice presentation, kind of simple, but I like the whole canister look, and just the look of the bottle is amazing. So getting on with the bottle too, the magnetic cap, which is really, really nice. So those are great. You have the Christian Dior label up top there. There's really nothing on the bottom of the bottle or anything, but just your, just the name of it and everything. But the bottles are so nice. They look great, very classy. So, but getting on with this fragrance, again, this is Colle Noire. The perfumer behind this one is Francois de Machi. Hopefully I'm saying that right. This fragrance was kind of an inspiration, I guess, to Christian Dior. In 1951, I believe he vacationed at a place, I think it's Grasse, France, Grasse. I'm not sure how to say that. If I had Mark to my right and Chad to my left, they'd help me out with this, but I don't. So, but I guess it's Grasse, France, and I believe he vacationed there, and that's what kind of inspired him to do this back in 1951, I believe. That's when he got a vacation place there or vacation there. So, but pretty neat history with that. For it's just a gorgeous, beautiful place in France. I mean, the homes and it's stunning. So I'm sure a lot of you have been there, but that's one of my dreams to get there and actually visit there. But excellent, just a beautiful setting, of course, and just a beautiful place, I'm sure. So, but that's kind of the inspiration behind this one. Getting into the notes, I know I kind of went over the bottle size and everything, but the notes are going to be May Rose, Sandalwood, Spices, Amber, and White Musk. And kind of getting in with the fragrance, just a rose through and through. This is kind of that May Rose, it's just a blast of it in the beginning, and it pretty much lasts throughout. There's a real nice tone towards the end, but this is basically, very feminine in the beginning to my nose, maybe not to anyone else's, but to mine it really, really is. It's just a true dominant woman, beautiful woman wearing just a beautiful rose scent is what I get. It's very crisp, very nice. And I'm not saying I don't enjoy the fragrance. I'm not sure I'm going to purchase a bottle from, of it, because just there's other rose ouds I like. There's other rose fragrances that I like, Lyric, things like that. So this one's kind of just a little bit too, on the prominent rose. But now, don't get me wrong, after the 4 or 5 hours of wearing it, it does have this like nice ambery, there's some woodsiness to it, but it still kind of, for me, carries on that rose scent. And then it kind of, I don't know if it's just my allergies or this time of year, but, I've been wearing it, it's not lasting that long on me, I'm getting like 6, maybe 7 hours. It gets very close. You can sometimes get hints of it, at that 8th, 9th hour, but it's not coming off, you know, your skin at all, really. You know, even after like 4 to 5 hours, it gets so close, which is nice. It's a very nice, you know, I like fragrances that do that as well, because I am in a work setting. I don't, you know, want to have fragrances scream off me and go nuts. You know, that's why I like this line too. They're very elegant. It's just a very good quality, and just they come off your skin really nice. So this one would work perfect, you know what I mean, for someone really, really into that rose scent, you know. But like I was saying, as soon as you spray this on, just a blast of this crisp rose, which is really nice. I mean, rose is nice, but again, it's feminine, you know. So for you masculine dudes out there, this is not going to be for you, you know. After the first hour or so, it does get a little bit closer. You can kind of pick up some muskiness. You know, it's basically rose and musk. There's a lot of that going on in there. You know, there are some spices. Amber kind of maybe warms it up just a little bit, but you know, you're basically, it's still kind of, I sprayed it on my hand a few hours ago, and I still get that rose, you know. So it's just a very, you know, dominant rose scent, you know, which again, you like rose, you are gonna fall in love with this scent. It's very nice. It's blended very well. Like I said, there's some other little spices and some amber, you know, ness into it, and musk too. You know, I know a lot of people aren't fans of musk, but when it's blended right, it really smooths it out, warms it up. I mean, it's just a really nice fragrance. So this is great for you know, definitely I think a woman could, I mean, this is beautiful for a woman, you know, girl. I'm not sure age-wise, you know, some might think it's a little bit maybe for older, you know, I'm not sure there. For a man, you know, if you can hold off for a couple hours to get that dry down, it's wearable, you know. I like it. It's just not something that I have to have a bottle of, you know. So this is kind of my first fragrance that I'm not so excited to just jump on and grab a bottle from, you know, because I love this line, you know. So, but it is nice. It's not just, you know, it's a little unique too. I don't think I've ever smelled really a nice rose with the blends in this too. So I'm not, you know, dissing this fragrance at all. I mean, I like the fragrance. I just don't think it's, you know, going to be in my collection. So, but again, excellent, you know, longevity, you know, you're probably talking 6-7 hours maybe. Again, I'm not sure, you know, maybe if it's just my nose right now or what's going on. Like, you do get hints of it after that 7th hour, but really it's close to the skin after 3 hours. So projection, it's close. I mean, it's going to be very close projection. It doesn't scream, you know what I mean? For maybe the first half an hour, it does a little bit, but that's basically what you're getting. Seasons, I think it's a beautiful springtime fragrance, you know, just because of the florals, the, you know, the greenness of it. You know, you get your ambers and spices. You know, I think it's great for that. Summer, I think it's really going to work well because it is lighter. It's a lighter fragrance. It's soft, so I think it'll really shine in the summer, hot months and stuff like that. Winter and fall, you know, I'm not sure. You guys kind of do your thing with that, but winter, I think it might be just a little too soft for it. So, you know, that's when you want to kind of start getting into the big heavy rose ouds and incense, you know, things like that. So, but beautiful spring, summertime fragrance for you rose lovers out there. Maybe it's bottle worthy later on in my future, but just for now, it's just not, you know. I mean, they're made very well. It's just a great collection of fragrances. But again, it's so rosy, you know, so it's, you know, it's not working for me just yet, but you never know, you know. And like I said, the dry down is nice, you know. It's it does have some good blends in there with the musk and stuff like that. So, but just definitely check it out. You know, Las Vegas store is great. I deal with the boutique over there in Las Vegas. They're excellent. They ship fairly quick. They do give you some nice samples. I finally got a sample of, the famous Fave Delicieux. So that'll be nice. I did wear this a couple times. Excellent fragrance. So there's some great ones from this line, but I wanted to share this one with you. This one's, like I said, brand new for 2016. So thank you guys. Like I said, there's some really cool history in the Fragrantica on this, you know, how it was inspired and things like that. I just don't want to get into too much of that because it's a good read, you know, for anyone who wants to kind of get into, you know, just reading out all the, you know, the details and everything. But it's always neat with a fragrance because, you know, you always want to know where they come from and the inspiration of it and the story behind it. You know, there's always a story behind a fragrance, which that's why, again, I love this, you know, this hobby, and I love the community. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for subscribing, enjoying, you know, just what I'm doing, and just, you know, always leaving a nice comment saying I did a pretty good job, because it makes me feel good, and, you know, I love that. So thank you guys again, and until next time, Rise Frags 34. And if you guys have any suggestions, or, you know, I'd love to hear them, or, you know, if you guys have smelled this one, let me know. All right, talk to you soon, guys. Thanks.